have them housed in us. But when you know there's a difference, when that Shekinah, when that glory comes, you should know how to act when that glory is in the midst of you. And that's what I saw him do when he said, truly, the Lord was here and I just wasn't aware of it. He just wanted to make sure I knew this was God. You know, we got to stop and think and look. In the midst of everything that's going on in us, God can appear to us at any time. I don't care what you're going through. You could be going through the worst time in your life. But God's presence, when the kabod comes down, you got to understand and know everything's going to be all right.
Elder Bryant.
We have to understand the processes that we go. Everybody's process is different. But what Jacob went through got him to the place that God needed him to be.
Yes.
And in these different places of trouble or trials, you know, God will reveal reveal himself to us. And in these places, like Sandy was saying, he recognized at this point, like, okay, I'm getting it now. This is the house of God. I didn't know it. Oh my God. I didn't know it before. But now I know this is the house of God. And that became a memorial for him. Mm-hmm. And certain times, certain experiences, we could trace back to an encounter with God. And we use that as a reference point in our lives. And that became and he found himself back at that place again when he was coming back. We'll see later. So God allows us to go through things to develop us. And in those places, he reveals himself. And then you'll see him in another way. He's constant, but he's manifold, the manifold wisdom, the manifold presence of God. He's constantly showing us another side of himself as we go through these processes. So,
before Sandy and Barbara, I just wanted to say God used all of this to mature Jacob. To mature him. He knew what things Jacob was going to have to go through, so he needed Jacob to see who he was and who it was, the father of Abraham and Isaac, that was showing him the things he was going to have to deal with coming through. Sandy, then Barbara.
I'm going to make mine.
And then we're going to move on.
The elder talked to her. I hit off Sister Elaine, and then we kept going. You know what I seen? He said, it's the gate. What do you do with a gate? A gate is an entrance. Oh, my God. An entrance. You can lock stuff out.